Hello, YouTube. Dave here with Affordable Door and Gate. Hope you're doing great. Let's just get into it. I need my seasoned vets to watch this one to the end. This video. Give me your opinion because I'm going to skim through it. You know, I can't cover it all. So I'd love for you to comment for helping Tyler out here. He's got an issue. I won't read all of it, but the briefing is here. He likes the channel, which I do appreciate, and I appreciate the email. So if you guys have anything like this, you can always email me. And if you guys run into problems, you can always email me. I'll get you my number too, so you can text me if you're at the job, you're having problems. That way you have maybe somebody to consult with if you're getting into it, new into the game and all that kind of stuff, or say, hey, what would you do in this situation? So anywho, it looks like a customer, of course, you know, this is a common thing, right? The customer got the door on a discount deal. So they ended up bringing the door down. It was 22 wide by 14 tall. Now they're going to make it 22 wide by 10 foot tall. So eliminate a section, you know, real common stuff. You got to cut the springs, all that. There is some pictures. So stay tuned for that to the end here with the pictures. Stay with me here because I got to navigate through this a little bit. It's a little different setup. So anyways, he's talking about the high lift drums. I didn't really notice the high lift drums. I don't think the drums are going to be a problem, just in my opinion. He's got them right here as a D525 54-4. It's 20-inch radius. Nothing looks too crazy, except it's kind of a bummer that it's not on a concrete floor. So that's not much fun either. And he mentioned it's a long distance loser. So, oh man, it's piling up. So he's got the rough weight. My guess is this seems like to me, this would be a good situation to get like service spring involved. And if another way you can do it too is you can always weigh the door by sections. But this one I would say is going to have to be a 2-scaler. You can't put that much pressure on a 1 scale to get 500 some pounds, but he's already got the weight supposedly. So it seems like service spring would be a good candidate for this. So let me switch over to the pictures here. And I'd like to hear your opinions. You got to remember too, right? With those springs, they're probably longer, right? I always think when you shrink springs, if you made it only 3 inches long, the spring, it'd be super hard, right? And super powerful. So that thing's made for a certain length on it that it's made for, you know, going so many turns because it's got to keep the cables on. So I'm assuming those springs have to be cut down. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to still use them, but service spring would at least get you pretty close, I think, if you gave them information, if you had the ability to call them and let them know. So let's see if we can get through these other pictures here. We'll do a stop share. Back to the home screen. So anyways, I'd love for anybody, like I said, if you can help out, that'd be awesome. Put the comments in what you think. If I'm missing something, here's going to be the first picture. This will be the drum. Like I said, didn't see much too concerning. I think I could make that work. Not for sure though. Service spring would help. And hopefully I don't bleed over. Let's do share. All right, so here we go. Hopefully you guys can see this. Let me knock myself out. Here's the drum. Looks like it's got that little bit of step in there. If it's 10 foot tall, I don't know if it needs a step or not in it. Sometimes they do that for the lift, but here's that picture. Let me get you another picture of the shot here. Thanks for bearing with me here. Hopefully we can help Tyler out. He's just starting out. I like his email too. He's got I won't say all of it, but it says big door something. It's appropriate. So I just thought that was kind of funny. Black screen. Hold on. Still trying to learn how to, I don't know how you can pause this software. So we'll do shh and bam. Here we go. There's the beaut. There's the beauty. So like I said, it looks like a gravel floor. What got me, it's kind of hard. I don't think I can zoom in or anything, but I did notice up in the radius, the drums looked funny to me. They didn't look above that flag. It looks like they're trying to bring it down to squeeze it in that space. 20-inch radius probably would have been better with a 15-inch radius in this. I believe this is also 3-inch, but a lot of struts, which is good. I don't see a strut though for the top. Maybe that just hasn't gotten installed yet. Don't forget, obviously, put a strut on the top if you're going to put a jack shaft opener, not a jack shaft, a trolley opener on this thing. It'll be yanking the crap, and a GDO bracket, garage door opener bracket in the center. To help it, unless you're doing a jack shaft of some sort. Maybe it's a solid shaft. It could be it's got a split in it, so it's probably got a coupler on it somewhere. And let's go back here to what do we got here? We got the springs. So anything you guys got, put it in the comments. Let's help this guy out. service spring really comes in a big help for this. They'll get you close. I mean, nothing's always going to be, and you're still going to be probably off a little bit. It seems like unless it's engineered right from the factory, I run into it all the time. I mean, sometimes they nail it, right? Sometimes it's like, man, this is working good. And then other times it's like, man, this door still seems a little funny, and that's why normally you want a little bit of an overkill for an opener. The opener will compensate for it. So you don't want to put like a tube rail box store opener on this. You want actually a nice. I mean, on this door right here, I'd definitely say an I rail or bigger, like a LiftMaster with the I beam rail, or like a Genie. Genie screwdriver would be like the lowest I'd go on this. Obviously, if you had a big trolley opener available, that'd even be better yet. But you got a 319. I'm not sure, he might have put in there what size, but I wouldn't know until I either contacted Service Spring on that. So that wouldn't even be able to do much on that. And I believe there might be one last picture. Oh, this is right up Rusty's area. They got this is a Clopay. Looks like a Clopay. There we go. Look at that. Oh, is that a Clopay? What, I don't know what that is. What, CFR68? What is that? Is that a 2-inch thick door? What year is on this thing? 2025. So 22 by 14. And Clopay might be able to help you out. I don't know if Clopay will deal with you if you're not a vendor. I don't know if they'd help you out with that or not, but that'd be my two. It seems like Service Spring and Clopay would be my guys I would go to. And don't forget, if you can't get a hold of Service Spring and they won't deal with you or something, you don't have an account, you can always they got the app. As far as I know, I've done it. Just I've gotten on the app and you can punch stuff in and build it out right there. You got to put the drums and stuff, which the drums are a little tricky. You got the weight, and it might tell you. And maybe I might even try to do it myself. I'm not sure. A little bit limited for time today, but anywho, anything you guys got, I wanted to put this out right away for him to help him out. Maybe he's going to start this week back on it, all that good stuff. So anyways, I really appreciate you guys. Any comments you can put in, anything overlooked? Do you think the drums look off? The weight, the dimensions, or anything? Throw them in the comments. I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day. Have a great Sunday. We'll talk to you later. See you on the next one. Keep those fingers. Be safe. That gravel is always tricky. Got to watch ladders on it. Oh, thanks, Tyler, too, for the email. As always, Uncle Dave, over and out.